Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, it don't work without you guys. All right, so this is my workshop, which is a two-car garage, and it's not as big as I would like it to be. But one thing,
I thought you were disappointed yesterday.
Disappointed about what?
When you saw Jet's garage.
Oh, well, okay. I don't live out in the country where I've got, the lower 40 acres, but you got to make do with what you got. So you work with what your mama gave you. All right. So I've made a lot of stuff in here, and I'm just sitting here. This morning I woke up with all kinds of ideas, and we have a new rack that's coming out. Oh my God. See, some of you don't drink alcohol, so you don't need a shot glass rack. Some of you don't drink coffee, so you don't need a mug rack. But I know one kind of rack you gonna need, but I'm gonna tease it. I'm gonna tease it to you guys, okay? We're not gonna tell you what it's gonna be, but you'll be like, damn.
And we might have limited edition racks too.
Well, red brick house one, but
limited edition.
Okay, those are hard because of the wood being so sappy. That like literally messes up the sand.
Well, no. That one you can.
I can make two right now.
Yeah,
Okay, but for what I'd have to sell, because that wood is 200 years old.
Hey.
200 years.
That's why you only make a couple of them and they're only limited edition
to support the red brick house. But anyway, I've come up with some ideas. Okay, now you'll notice that my workshop here is kind of cluttered like my brain. I got all kinds of stuff in here, stuff that I haven't touched in years and things. But I have some ideas of making it work better because you can see what we have. Look, all these racks over here getting ready to put together and putting that wood back up on the wood rack up here. And these are already got to get it cleaned up and get ready to get shipped out. These need to be assembled. And Michael's over here painting. And what I have a dream of, and if I can sell enough of these racks, I can do it. But it's a CNC machine. And what I'll be able to do is, like, let's say hypothetically, you want to get this with 22 put on it. I can engrave that in there. Let's say you want your name put on there.
Or you want the logo.
I can do that. If you want the Jobu star, I just set it up in the machine and let that, and I'll do precise cuts. Let's say you want a relief of your face. I'd be able to do that on the, So I have to figure out where this machine would go, and I got to figure out where to get the money. But I figured out I'm going to be rearranging the shop. This piece right here, you see this thing right here? You see this? This is old. This is old Craftsman. You know how old this thing is? You want to know how freaking old this thing is? I bought it when he was a newborn baby, along with this Craftsman table saw right here. That shit is going on 30 years old. And it's still running. And what?
Thanks for making you feel old.
No, but I'm just trying to tell them about, because I done bought, how many contractor saws have I bought? I done bought so many of those little portable table saws. Shit. But they don't make stuff like that. But I'm coming up with solutions because I don't have enough space, because I figured out a way that I'm going to make actually a drying rack that's going to be able to go right here tight on the wall. So I don't have all this stuff here in the floor. I'm going to take my drill press. I'm going to move it over here where I can actually get to and use it. And then I'll be able to move this piece over, so if I can sell enough product, I can get that CNC machine and it'll go right there. And it'll make it more efficient. So that way we'll go through and see Michael will be able to do this stuff like this, and he'll be able to put it up on the rack. Put it on the rack to dry. So we can do a lot of these at the same time, because you guys have been ordering a whole lot of shit. And I got to get this thing geared up so that way we can give you guys what you want. There's so many stuff. Look, you see this? These are pieces that I've got to go through now. And I just got to cut the round over on those and be able to put them together. These are cross pieces that go in there. I got to do the same thing, sand all that stuff. Then it gets glued up. Then I got to go through the thickness sander, and you see it's sanded that flat. I got to sand those curves on them. So then I sand the curves on that. Then I got to check and make sure that the space in between is clean. And if I need to, put a little wood filler in it and sand that out. So there's multiple steps that go into it, and I have to gear my stuff up so we can do this, because we gonna do this, and we are gonna make this. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. So I gotta say thank you to everybody who's ordered one of these things. We're gonna be getting the shot glasses in later on this week. So all the limited edition Jobu shot glasses, you're going to be able to get those later on this week. And we're working on getting all your racks together. And we'll be doing a live stream here in a bit. I just want to take some stuff downstairs to clean up a little bit before I do it. So that way I have all this stuff sanded and won't have to make any noise. I'll be painting and assembling. Painting and assembling. Right, Mike? Anything else to add?
Now, where's the sander?
It's I've got it out on the truck. What? Because I was sanding outside, so I didn't create any dust in here.
I was asking where it was.
Yeah, so see, I'm trying to keep it dust free today, but I'm just excited, man.
Yeah, until we're able to move the little thing.
Yeah. So, and that's the other thing we're gonna do. This thing right up here is actually a fine filter collector. It's got this filter in here, then it's got bags inside of it, and then it has a polisher on this side. And this thing, you turn it on. The only problem is, I realized my wife is like, "Why is there so much dust inside?" The air goes in this side and then comes out that side. So it circulates air and it's pushing it. So when you open up the door, the dust goes in the rest of the house. So I'm gonna get me a louver, and have it go outside and mount it here so it'll make a negative pressure to keep all my dusty ass stuff inside the shop. So you're about to see a transformation here at the Jobu Sports Report. And I'm gonna be cleaning out some of the old so we can get the new going. I'm excited as can be, man. And it's because of you guys. All right, time to go to work. Time to go to work. Time to go to work.